Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines. In the previous episode we have prepared two more districts, one of which I've already built, the Empire District, giving us 7,000 more people. And today it's time to make the high density area Lilac Square. I suspect this is gonna bring us way above the last milestone we need in order to unlock everything, and after that we can kind of go crazy and steadily build up our citizens to 1 million. We're already there, almost 1/10 of the way. Okay, so before I do that, I actually would like to swap up a couple of things for the boss lines here. At the moment, they are doing a turnaround, which in my opinion isn't necessary. We figured that out in the previous episode. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this street and we're just gonna add one right there, two-way street. So the buses can turn around and this should work, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We have another one of those right here. So at the moment they are turning around here, which is absolutely not necessary. Let's see that happen. There we go. Problem fixed. The last one up here, I'm gonna do it for that as well. And after that we can start zoning. Alright, beautiful. Let's do this. I want to think about the shopping first. Actually, we need a little bit of shopping at the moment. So this is going to be the highway exit. I don't necessarily want to have a lot of traffic here. So I think what I'm going to add is services here. We could do the entire center here as commercial. What do you think? And then we're going to fill up the rest here with high density residential. Let me see. We want to fill up right there and all the way up to here, I guess, for the time being. Let's get rid of those just very briefly. I don't want to build too quickly, otherwise we might run into serious issues. So let's say this is enough for now and I'm gonna unpause the game to see what happens. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to build. Is this within the power range actually? Yeah, there we go. We have power for the district. Oh, that reminds me, at the moment we are actually very short on power. Could I add another solar array? Let me see. I don't really have the space for it here. Holy cow, a lot of abandonment again. I hate that. We definitely need more people. We could go with a hydro power plant. Now I wonder, could I build it, for instance, right here? Does that make sense? I don't even know how to build one of those. Estimated production 0 megawatts. Are you serious? 64 megawatts? That's nothing. Can I do something here? Wow. And that's only 80 megawatts, but it says I can output 1,600. How would I do that? What about here? This is producing 32. Wow, that's intriguing. So I need to figure out what the best way is actually to make use of those. But 32 or 64 megawatts, that's just not worth the price at the moment. So we're just gonna add a couple of those guys, I guess, until we produce enough juice. Let me see. One more here. Can I add one? Oh man, our electricity demand is going up immensely. I don't think we can really do with the wind turbines anymore. Since we're at it, we're also gonna improve the water thingy-majingy. We need, let's say, 2 more of you. And then we need a couple more pumps. Let's also add 2 right there. Let me add a 3rd one maybe right there. Fixing the pipes. There we go. And we should be good. There we go. Everything went up a little bit. I think we should have enough in order to at least build the next district. So at the moment they are happily going for it. We have power everywhere. We should also have the water. Did I do the water? Yeah, good. And that means soon enough we can also send power to these guys. Let's actually see. Yeah, we're already doing that. Just need to wait for the buildings to build up a little bit. I guess in the meantime I'm gonna do some bulldozing all around the town. Now I think right now we have no choice other than temporarily giving them some power here. Otherwise they're gonna abandon again. So let me just kind of arrange that for all of our stations here. One more thing I would like to do is add a pathway for pedestrians to kind of go over here, if I can do that. Yes, and then maybe... this is not necessary here. It's actually looking pretty darn good, I have to say, so far. Let me maybe fill this one up here with high density as well. Just so that we have it done. And then, of course, services. Maybe we need more services so people are actually moving in. Let's go with a school. Wow, look at the reach of the school. It's almost nothing. This is insanity. Well, I'm gonna add a school right there. And I'm also gonna add a school right here. Let's see. Let's do a community school so they can actually choose what they want. Then we are gonna add a high school over here. Right there in the corner. This is actually not a bad coverage. And do we want a university? Let me see. We have no university for this district. So maybe we add one here and people could potentially... they're probably not gonna be educated here. Yeah, I'm gonna add the university actually right here in the corner. I like that. Next up, we need a little bit of medical care. Let me go with a big hospital since a lot of people are gonna live here. Yeah, maybe we do that. And then we could add a small little clinic right there as well. We're gonna need a whole bunch of crematoriums. I'm gonna add one here. I'm gonna add one there. I'm gonna add maybe 2 in this area as well. Let's do one in the corner. And is this good coverage? It's not perfect, but it should do the trick for a while. Yoga garden. What does this do? Beautiful garden for practicing yoga. I think I'm gonna do that as well, right? Let me add that right there. Yeah, I think that's good. Next up, fire. Of course, we need a fire department. Now, we could go with a big station that is covering most of the stuff. I'm gonna add one here and then maybe a small fire station for this area. Same thing with the police. I'm gonna add a big police station right there. This seems to be fitting. And I think this is covering most of the stuff already. Yeah, let's try it like that, actually. Okay, and it seems to be booming a lot more right now. Only thing we're missing is a couple of parks. I'm gonna add one. Oh, these guys are actually already happy. Let's add a park here. Can I add a bigger one maybe? That's too big. Come on, is there nothing in between? Oh, this is perfect. Right there. And then we have our standard carousel right there. Those guys could also use a botanical garden. I think I want to add that here. Okay, that's good enough for the time being. We are making minus at the moment, so we need to get more people in. Let me get the 80,000 finally. Now, my shopping is just incredibly bad at the moment. Even though we have so large industries, I just don't understand why they are not going for it. But yeah, let me just build a little bit more industry. The industry doesn't seem to be abandoned quite as often as the shopping. So I really think we need to balance this out. Also, there are plenty of dead people at the moment, and this is a problem for me. It's just because those freaking cars are not going where they are supposed to. They're going to different districts, and they're just leaving the dead people in the freaking industry. It's kind of insane. I wish I could kind of restrict them. Maybe I can with district policies, I'm not sure. At the moment, no demand for anything whatsoever, so this is kind of perfect. I'm gonna take this as my chance to fill this area up with some more high residential. And maybe this part here as well. Yeah, looks good. What about those? I don't think they're being built, but maybe. This area right here, I would like to keep free. This is kind of a transitioning between the various parts of the districts. Now, at the moment we have a... Is this a stop sign, or why are those guys stopping? Someone told me in the comment section that you cannot actually see the stop signs, so maybe that is something we need to take care of. That's pretty nifty actually. I can make this the main road, or they have to yield, or they have to stop. But that's not exactly what I wanted to see. I mean, this doesn't really make sense, right? They never really go here, and if... okay, so what I could do is I could make this a one-way street here. But of course, it needs to go into the other direction. And there we go, this guy was kind of confused. So now this is a one-way street and should only be used to get to here, which means we can maybe restrict this a little bit better. So everyone who wants to go to the left should take this lane, and everyone who goes to the right should take either of those lanes, right? And then you guys can go ahead and take this lane and do your thing. They're still stopping, freaking bastards. Yeah, they're definitely stopping because of this little section. They are only going once this section is empty, and that is just a pain in the butt. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Man, the darn shopping, I just don't understand you guys. Grab the freaking goods. Okay, I have another idea. What if we did something crazy? Something like that, and then back into here, and then we remove this. Does this fix any issues? Hold on, this needs to be a one-way road. Cannot upgrade, upgrade to this one here. There we go. Okay, this is already much better. The traffic is now flowing into this direction. There are an awful lot of pedestrians here. That's crazy. Okay, slowly but surely the traffic is cleaning up here as well. There's no long queue of cars anymore. Time to do a little bit more zoning. Right here, I want more residential here as well. We could do another little square of shopping, though at the moment I'm really hesitant to build more shopping. It's just too much abandonment going on. Yeah, let's fill this up with normal residential as well. Oh no, the biggest building here is burning. That's not good. Where are the damned firemen? Yeah, nobody's coming. They're probably in a different district. Look at that! Now the entire thing is burning. Can you believe this? Gosh darn it. Ah, there we go. Finally, one fire truck made it. Congratulations, the building looks like crap now. What is happening? We are at 6,600 people here. Where did I lose all my... Ah, we lost over 1,000 here, possibly. I don't know, maybe that was another death wave or something. Oh no, we have another traffic accumulate. What are you guys doing? Maybe we need another connection here. I think we actually might. What is this? A two-way highway here. Okay, so maybe we can connect this up. Let me see. I kind of would like to have one-way roads to do this. So maybe one is going out from here, leading into this road. Does that make sense? It's not really what I want to see. Let's make a two-way road instead. So now we have this extra connection going on here. This should help to ease the pain at this intersection. Another access point, you know. They can also directly go towards the highway, and I just see there is more traffic issues. These darn lane changers. Why don't you use the road efficiently, like people in the real world? Okay, 75,000, and we are growing rapidly at the moment. That is good to know. Is this a shopping or residential? Yes, you had no goods to sell, as per usual. I'm not sure what's wrong with bringing the goods over at the moment. Are there any trucks even bringing the goods? Delivery goods to the company? Ah, okay. So are they not arriving at the shops in time? Okay, one more thing we could do is make a highway off-ramp, maybe here, and kind of get into this corner. Did that give me, yeah, some traffic lights? We don't want that. People are coming into the district and therefore, hopefully they're gonna clear the traffic a little bit. Let me maybe do this last part here as well. We just want to fill this up with residential. I didn't have any residentials abandoning their homes, so maybe we're just missing the workforce. Before we continue any further, let me maybe check the bus routes. Where are all the people going at the moment? Let me identify you. Are you going to the subway station? 133 people served last week, so they should be distributing. Yeah, they're actually doing it, so that is good. And then the bus stops. We have some people waiting here. Let me actually check those bus lines. Line details, how many people? 210 are waiting at the moment. Yeah, I think we can almost double the vehicles here. Let's do 10. And then we also have this bus route here, which at the moment, of course, isn't representative of what we need, because there are no people living there. However, we should have a bus line down here, which I didn't take care of yet, and also some people are waiting here, not as many as before, but let's bump this up to 10 nonetheless. Yeah, visually I have to say I'm more fond of the low residential districts. I mean, this looks just so much more charming. Okay, it seems as though people are not picking up this dead person, and I have no idea why. Ah, of course, I know why. Can people actually turn around here? They might not be able to come this way, actually. Yeah, looking at this is nonsensical. I don't see one single vehicle actually using this road. Oh, actually, you were capable of doing it. Let me see. I have to see if they can turn around. Okay, so that makes sense. It makes sense that they are abandoning always the building on the left side of the street. I never realized that. Oh no! Okay, so we have to change. Why did I change it even? Oh man, I'm such a moron. Let me change that again in this case. We want to make this one way, I guess. Something like that. And then people should be able to reach these once again. No problem this area was giving me such a hard time. Right here, I actually have a possibility to get back. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Though, nah, doesn't make sense. Let's just make it a one-way as well. Okay, there we go. Now we shouldn't suffer this freaking abandonment anymore, because we can actually reach the houses. That means this industry was half as effective as it could have been, and therefore people are not getting their goods in the shopping. Oh my gosh. guys, oh no. I mean, I've got like a big fire department. Look at that. The coverage is immense, except maybe for this part. Man, I just don't believe it. Do I really need to install yet another one of those? I think I need to. Let's get rid of this house here, which is abandoned anyways. And I guess one thing we could do is kind of connect these roads, maybe. Just so that the services have it a little bit easier. I'm gonna probably destroy a couple of buildings here, but we just have to do it. We're at 77,000 people, just 3,000 to go. I'm actually really excited for this because it's gonna open up so many more possibilities and design choices. Some people were actually complaining about things like that in the comment section, but of course that's subject to change. Same thing with this one here, it's just uncomfortable to build at the moment with the territory that I have. We are still developing this part. As you can see, the houses are upgrading heavily at the moment, which is great. But it always takes a little bit of time for the final population count. At the moment we are at 11,800, so that was a significant population boost, I would say. Oh, hold the phone. Did I take care of the garbage? Actually, not as much. We need incineration plants. Let me see. Maybe we just build a little road here up to this point, and then we add 2 incineration plants. One is here, one right there. I can actually already feel the difference. Maybe it's just the placebo effect, but it feels like the shopping is abandoning much less already. Check this out, at the moment no abandonment, and also the dead person in the park right here has been transported away. That was funny. Anyways, time to add more stuff here. I think we are ready to fill up the area there. And then we need probably more shopping here. Actually, maybe I can see that within the mod here. Yeah, we could probably add more shopping without issues. Let me see, maybe this area here could be filled up with shopping. Can I do this line a little bit more? Can I do this power line a little bit differently? Yeah, there we go. Let's fill up this area with high density shopping. That's fine, next to the botanical garden. And hopefully that's gonna be enough. I really don't know the perfect ratio. Yeah, I'm really fond of the Empire District, actually. I think this is one of the nicest ones. Except the Old Town I also like. And the Olive District. And the Copper Square. Well, I like a lot of the town at the moment. We are at 78,000 people, almost at the milestone. Maybe we can wrap this up in just a couple of weeks now. However, we are of course not done with this district just yet. So let me just zone everything maybe. Should we go all out? No, I'm gonna wait until this is built so I can remove more power lines. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. Oh, there we go! We finally reached Megalopolis. Let me actually check. We are at 80,000 people and it seems as though I have, well, at least the possibility to unlock one more square. So I'm gonna do this one so I can fix the highway. And look at that! Everything is free now. Oh yeah, it does cost me a little bit of money to purchase everything, but I think I want to expand my territory by a lot right now. Ah, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Where do we want to expand? Maybe in this direction? Yeah, let's add those. 47,000, 50,000, man. Well, I guess we don't have to unlock everything right now, right? I'm just gonna do the top row here as well. And then maybe we're gonna expand towards this side. There seems to be a lot of industry potential here on the right side with some ore and tons of forests. I mean, our forestry isn't really big. There we go. Ah, this feels so much better. Look at that. Look at all the terrain we have available now. And this has just been the beginning. So I guess to wrap up this episode, we're gonna fill up the entire square here. We should be good with the power now, so I can remove this one and fill the rest up here. Are we gonna have enough shopping? I'm so afraid that we don't. So maybe I'm gonna add here some more. And then can I maybe squeeze another park in here? Where do we have the famous dog park? Should go, yeah, right there. Let's, no, that's not good. I'm gonna add one here. I want it pointing the other way. Look at that, the traffic has cleaned up. Let me see the new connection. Yeah, everything's fine except right here they're getting into each other's way. So what if we only allowed people to go on but not off? That means we need to upgrade this to a one-way facing the other way, something like that. And now people can go into the district, but not out. Darn traffic lights. Go away. Yeah, let's see how this develops. Finally, I can get rid of the last power line, which means we are ready to zone the rest. I don't want to zone anything inside of here. I don't think so, but we could do these. Is that wise? I don't think so. Let me get rid of those. Everything else is zoned already. What could we do here? Maybe offices. Yeah, why not? I mean, just a couple of offices. I want them here and there and there. And we might want them along this street. I don't think offices are producing that much traffic. So something like that. And then we could even do this one here, right there. And then right here, this could also be offices. I mean, we do need a bunch of high educated jobs. Good. And then I guess while everything is being built, I'm gonna do some more decorative work with our famous trees. I already started filling up the gaps with a bunch of trees, and it just makes so much of a difference. But I just remembered that we had to check this bus line and whether or not they have enough buses. At the moment, actually, it doesn't look too bad. There are just a couple of people waiting. I'm still gonna add about 3 buses. And back to decorative work. Heck yeah, look at that. Slowly but surely, it is definitely coming along. I'm kind of tempted to redo the highway right now. But let me finish up filling up a couple of these squares. Okay, I would consider this done. Right now, let me pause the game. We're gonna redo this highway. I actually want to do it quite differently. It's not even gonna go along here. What it's gonna do instead is kind of join up with these guys here. So for the time being, let me just do something very simplistic like that. And then we are gonna use this type of highway. We go along here. And this is gonna do for the time being. Hold the phone. This is actually totally wrong. Let me do this differently. We're gonna go straight from here, just a little bit more. And straight back. Looks good. Right here, we want to hook up with you. Let me see. Can I not do that? There we go. That's good enough. And we are taking a curve, and we're taking a curve again. Once again, everything I'm doing without the sound barrier is more or less temporary. So there we go, that is already much better. I think I'm actually gonna have the highway branch off into this direction, and then we kind of join with this side again. But essentially that's gonna do the trick. We are at 85,000 people at the moment. Pretty darn good. Look at that, no abandonment whatsoever. Man, this was such a crucial mistake. I just didn't understand what was going wrong. Now, why are you unhappy? It feels like this has been... Oh, it just went away. It feels like this has been there forever. I mean, those guys, they are complaining about other stuff as well. Citizens are sick. I mean, what's up with your healthcare? Ah, you don't have the best healthcare, I just see. Okay, that is absolutely fine. I can change that. I'm gonna give you another clinic here. And then maybe you're not gonna be as sick anymore. Look at that, we actually already have 3,500 people in Beach Park. I never thought this was gonna be so popular. Okay guys, I think with that out of the way, mystery solved of the abandonment, etc., we are going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, have a great time, and see you soon. Bye bye.